else gotta go in the middle. Dinner, diving, or hanging out, or what?
We just went to Robbie's and we're gonna jump on the Captain Michael tomorrow and see if we can get some stuff out on the reef.
We'll get some dinner.
Yeah, definitely. Where's your shop? I want to go get some shirts from you guys.
Awesome. I appreciate it. That way, 100 yards.
Okay, right over that way.
Yep. What's everyone's names?
I'm Eli.
Eli, good to meet you.
This is Sean and Samantha and my wife Carlene.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thanks for stopping by and watching the videos.
Yeah, I love it.
Took them out for a few hours today.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't that?
Awesome.
Welcome downstairs.
Looks like a good time.
Yeah, we were happy. We got dinner covered. So we got another fishing report for you this week. Mid-July here at Bud and Mary's Marina, Almirada. We just did an offshore trip. Wes Hudson is here with his family from Texas. They build the shallow sport bay boats. You know that we have, that Sarah has the X3. But we just took his family out, left late, and we kept 10 Mahis, a couple Wahoos, a triple tail, and that's the offshore slam for us. You know, a little bit of everything. A couple of small tunas too that got hooked deep that we kept because they were gonna die. No size on the blackfins, but we're gonna give you a whole report here what's been biting lately and show a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Brooks, you had 2 half days today, right?
Yes, sir.
How was it?
It was good. We caught 15 snappers on our first half, a couple king mackerels, a couple bonitas, and then we caught snapper fishing. Got a little tough. The current was into the wind, makes it really difficult. We ended up catching enough for dinner, and then we caught a few nice king mackerels, a couple spinner sharks, and some bonitas in our second half. It was good.
Did you have fun out there today?
Yeah,
Have you been fishing on Brooks before or first time?
first time.
Where are you guys from?
Palm City.
Okay, awesome. Well, you got dinner covered. Who got the big king?
I did.
You did?
They just gave me all the runs.
Yeah, I got someone had to reel him in, right?
Yeah.
Got bait today, culture this morning?
Yep, pilchards, and we caught some ballyhoos as well. A few cigar minnows. It was good.
Now you can dredge it. Well, that's kind of the report on the reef there. So we had 2 half days today. Kind of quick trips, some yellowtails, which was great eating. The kingfish are all right too to eat. More people smoke them than anything. If you eat them fresh, grilled, all right, but like a yellowtail snapper would be much more delicious than a kingfish. But we got Mahis and Wahoos here. We shot out there, shot back real quick. We're gonna get some more boats coming in. Captain Jimmy Hendricks on the Dauntless. I just talked to him. He's got a 27 conch. He said he just had one guy today, but he got his 10 dolphin or 10 Mahis. He said one nice one too, about 25 pounds. So that was good. And yesterday on the Spartan, Captain Trevor, he got a big bull. He had about 10 dolphin, it looked like. Dolphin, Mahi, Dorado, same thing. But the big bull went 41 pounds. And that could be the biggest one on the dock so far this year. Have you heard of any bigger than that?
No.
That may be the biggest one. And usually there's a handful over 40 pounds caught, but this year we have not seen the big Mahis like we usually do. But you know, Jimmy got a nice one today. He said 25 pounds on their boat. And Trevor's big bull yesterday was probably, it could be the big bull of the summer so far at Bud and Mary's. There may have been 1 or 2 others caught I didn't see or hear about, but a really nice fish. So we'll see what the rest of the guys got when they come in today. Give you a full report on what's biting on Almirada. Relentless just came in. They picked away at the Mahis. Mostly school-sized fish, but you never know when that big bull is going to come. You know, like we said, Spartan had that big one yesterday, and Captain Jimmy on Dauntless had a nice one today. I don't know if it was a cow or a bull, but it's a 25. So, but I see some more boats coming in. We'll see what they got. I don't know if you want to be bothered or not.
No, I watch you.
Somebody actually has been watching the fishing reports, and they went fishing today. Get them on camera. They're running away.
No, that's Sam.
Okay, I'm just kidding. What's your name?
My name is Nick. Nice to meet
Nick?
you. Yes.
Oh boy, I like it. How about you guys?
I'm Ty.
Ty?
Sydney.
Sydney, pleasure to meet you. Where are you from?
Houston. How about Houston?
Well, I grew up here, so
yeah,
my whole
I'm staying
life.
in your house.
You are?
Yeah.
That's the old house. They're staying here at the marina. But this is your first time fishing here? You've been here before?
This is our 3rd time.
Okay, awesome. Always with Captain Paul, you jump around?
So we've gone out with Johansson inshore.
Sure.
And we've gone out with Vinny inshore. And then we went out with Nichols and Ross inshore.
Okay, awesome.
And we've been out twice on the Relentless.
Perfect. You have fun today?
We had a great time.
You gonna bring some fish home?
Yeah, we're gonna eat them here, and then whatever we don't eat, hopefully the guys can take up.
Definitely. Where are you gonna take them tonight? Are you gonna cook them yourself?
No, we're gonna eat at Lorelai's a lot. We really like Lorelai's. Sunset.
So, if you're here and you don't want to cook because you're on vacation, I don't blame you. You take it to a local restaurant, and most places do a hook and cook. And Lorelai's a great place, great sunset, and it's good bar food, you know?
Yeah.
Not like fine dining, but good bar food and a beautiful place. So, well, I'm glad you guys came here. Good atmosphere, definitely.
Great.
So, pleasure meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you guys back down here again.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We got more people.
Oh my God.
Captain Jordan just came in on Gimme Jimmy with first mate Jimmy Boone. They're in love. They stayed on the reef most of the day. Looks like they peeked out for a little bit, but they got a bunch of mangrove snapper, gray snapper, same thing. They're spawning this time of year on the reef, so there's been a lot of those around. They got a snowy grouper, a blue line tilefish. What else was biting? A couple kingfish cut-ups, you said?
Yeah, there's some king mac cut-offs. And we tried for a mutton, so we gave up on that. Tried the deep drop.
Gosh, so we're dropping for mutton snappers, and the kingfish were eating the live baits, cutting them off the way down, but they got a bunch of white meat here. So
They're
they
eating
got
live, dead.
live, dead, everything. They got a little bit of everything here. And they did a full day on the reef here and kind of hopped around a few spots. So.
And a yellowtail, too.
And a yellowtail, so mangroves and yellowtails this time of year. Oh, there's triple tail in there too.
Yeah, he's hiding down there at the bottom.
Captain Ross, he's unloading up the early bird there. They got a mixed bag. We'll show that up here. Cloud 9's coming in right now with Captain Greg Eklund. We'll see what they got there. I see some snapper, see some mahi. I see a triple tail in the bucket. So they did a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some boats got the mahis today, all right, but some guys struggling with just a pick. So, you know, that's fish in there. Not everyone hits a home run every day, but they still got plenty for dinner. The people had a blast. They're smiling and laughing. So they got plenty of fish for some dinners, freeze a little bit, and go from there. Then we'll go see what Captain Greg got on Cloud 9. And after that, I think there's only 1 or 2 boats left, and we'll have your weekly fishing report wrapped up.
He already caught his 30, so I thought it was going to be a game on, but it wasn't.
Right. So they said they caught some snappers in the morning to start. Then I had one good report of a boat that hit some mahis earlier. They ran out there and they got a handful. But
Yeah,
nice little mixed bag.
we had to catch a lot of fish to keep a few. There's a lot of small mahi out there. So we're getting in schools of fish where, you know, you catch 6 or 8 fish and only one of them's a keeper. Then you have to go to the next school and you're kind of weeding through them all day. There's some fish out there, but hopefully next month they'll all be legal. So come on down, and next month they'll all be keeper size.
So those small ones, I think we call them shakers because you shake them up next to the boat. A mahi has to be 20 inches to keep from the fork of the tail to the lower jaw. And that's a schoolie right here. You know, it's probably a 3 or 4 pound fish there, probably 22 inches. They got to be 20 to keep. So good eating. They got dinner covered. Let's keep on walking down the dock here. Picking away at the mahis.
Yeah, we've been picking away at them. You know? We had that one good one last week. We'll save the next big one for when Jeremy gets down.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you had the big bull a week or 2 ago, right? A couple weeks ago?
Absolutely.
There haven't been many around this year.
I know. We were excited to get it.
Yeah, for sure.
I said, yeah, we made the Bud and Mary top 10 list.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Found the mahis, Greg.
We found some mahis, Nicholas. How are you?
We're hanging in there. Sounds like some guys got them, some guys didn't today, huh?
It was a lot like work.
Gotcha.
We made you a couple extra bucks on fuel today.
It means they burned some fuel.
We burned some fuel.
How deep? Just cover some ground.
Yeah, I had to stay late out deep.
Gotcha.
It finally popped up.
Okay, good. Took some patience, but they got them.
Huh?
How many fish you got? 20, 25 or something?
20.
20, okay, good. So they got 20 mahis. Probably the most on the dock today. Good to see. Pick them up. He said it was work, you know, not as easy, not just go out there and always get them. You got to hunt them down and find them. They got dinner covered and then some.
That's it.
Where are you guys
going
from?
back to Indiana.
Indiana, you've been fishing here before?
I never have. He's been here a few times.
Okay, awesome. We've been doing fishing reports to the Marina the last few months and trying to give people an update on what's biting each day.
On Sunday, I guess it was.
20 some on Sunday and some tunas.
Okay, good. So you fish a couple of days with them.
Yep.
Perfect. So they got some blackfin tuna Sunday, a few more mahis, and they got 20 mahis. So they got 2 days in. If you're coming all this way to the Keys, you might as well go a couple of days, right, Greg?
That's very true.
That's true. And sometimes you don't always get them. Sometimes you may blank, you know, or struggle. Then the next day you hit them, you know, or a couple days later.
Or you can do something different, you know?
Yeah, different.
A
Reef
lot
fishing,
of
deep
different
dropping.
things to do, yeah.
That's like the Keys is very unique because we have a handful of options you can do, so you can mix it up.
Yeah, that's the great thing about the Keys fishery is it's always changing. There's always something new coming and something old leaving.
Thanks for the report.
You're welcome, my pleasure.
We got 1 or 2 more boats coming in. We're gonna hang out here for a little while. If we can catch them, we'll give you an update what they got. If not, we'll go tell you what was biting in the backcountry and show you some of that stuff.
I'm finally ready.
So Capt Trevor, bro, the Spartan, which is like a 30-foot whitewater, he had a big bull yesterday, about 10 mahis, and one of them went 41 pounds. And I believe that's the biggest one brought to the Marina so far this summer. There may have been another 1 or 2 that size, but I didn't see them. But you know, we used to get quite a few, you know, we call them slammers. You put them in the boat and the cooler, they slam around it. But we just haven't seen those big fish the last couple of years, especially this year's been really slow on the big ones. But we're getting some schoolies, boats picking up the mahis, that's good. But you just, you know, you never know when you get that big bull, and that's, you know, that's a really good fish. And you know, I got some really good pictures, so we're gonna share all those with you and share a little video weighing it. So that was the fish of the week, I would say. Let's go through the backcountry guys and see what they caught too, and we'll show you some pictures of that. So for the inshore side, which we refer to as the backcountry, we're gonna go through some of these guys, see what they caught. They're not here right now to get interviewed, but Captain Jim Wilcox is one of the top dogs around here, and he's been here for a long time. He got in on the redfish bite. Here's a picture of a beautiful redfish and had multiple spots on it. Catching that on artificial, so that's always fun, light spinning tackle. Also, the snook bite's still been pretty strong in the back, in the Everglades, as well as some of the islands on the way there. So the catch and release on the snook. A couple days ago, Jim also got on the snook as well. Caught and released a bunch of those. He also had some sea trout, which are speckled sea trout. They're fun to catch. Some of my guys eat some of those too. Some crevalle jack. They always pull good, so a fun fish to catch and release. Captain Bill Bassett, his nickname's Biddy. He's been here for a long time in the Keys fishing, maybe his whole life. And I think he's been here before I've been here. But he's been on the bonefish bite lately. There's been quite a few bonefish, so that's all catch and release. He's been on that action. He also had Marina manager Billy Broach out with his granddaughter. They caught and released a couple of nice bonefish, so I know they were happy about that. And he's also been on the snook bite, redfish, trout as well. Then Captain Corey with Native Sun Charters. He had our buddy Jeff Blything out, who actually is one of the owners of the water damage charter boat here. They had 2 slams that day. They had bonefish, tarpon, and permit. Not just one of each, they had 2 of each. So both him and Zach, our buddy Zach Yarborough, each caught and released a grand slam on the backcountry. So that there was as good as it gets for inshore fishing. We'll show you pictures of that and a couple of videos we can get that from Corey.
Got it.
Awesome, appreciate it. Thanks for following the adventures. You like to fish too and all that stuff?
Oh yeah, we used to fish out here. We used to rent the whole thing with
did
our company, Fire Souls. We used to rent this whole thing and fish on all the boats.
Awesome. How many years ago was that?
8 or 10 years ago.
Okay, cool.
Had a trip every year, and then that manager retired, and then that was it.
The fishing got cut out?
Fishing got cut out of the budget.
Oh boy, we don't like that. I think the fishing brings people together, makes them work harder for the company, don't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we still have a few companies that come in every year and do it, so. Well, I'm glad you're back here.
Yeah,
visiting
I follow
at least.
you on Instagram and watch all your trips that you post and everything, and all your home videos of your family, and pretty
Awesome.
cool stuff, man.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks so
All my
much.
buddies do too, out of Fort Pierce.
Good to meet you. Tell the rest of the guys I said hey, so we'll be here.
Bye. Nice
All right.
Yep, good to meet you guys. Thanks for saying hey. Captain Jake Turk just walked by, and some of the guys are camera shy. I don't always like being on camera, and he said the fishing was a little tougher today on the inshore side, but he said the past week he has had some good trips mixed in. He's had both bonefish, tarpon, and permit, and if you can get all 3 of those fish in one day, it's a grand slam, which we just told you that Captain Corey Nelson put Jeff and Zach on individual grand slams in one day, so they had a double slam one day on one boat, so that was really cool. So it's good to know. Hopefully the next month will be good fishing. It's hot right now, but it's the Florida Keys, so you can't beat it. I think that might wrap up this fishing report. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to book a trip, go to the website, budandmarys.com. Check out the different boats. Give the Marina office a call, 305-664-2461. We're not able to book trips online yet. Hopefully we'll be there one day there soon. We can almost book the hotel rooms online, but we're still a mom and pop operation. So if you want to stay here, one of the houseboats, one of the houses, one of the hotel rooms, just call the Marina office and come on down here and visit. I think you guys have fun.